Hi everyone, welcome. This is Jules, and today to celebrate the 100 people following me on YouTube, I am giving you the full Storybook Vale tour. Welcome. This is, it's been a long time coming, and I'm finally able to say that I've finished Storybook Vale. To be honest, I've been grinding the past couple days to just finish up the last couple biomes that I needed to finish building. So yeah, let's go, let's get to it. So as you can see, I'm starting off in the Library of Lore. Hi Sadness, I forgot I was
Do you want to talk about anything?
I forgot I was hanging out with you.
So sad.
My Library of Lore is quite simple. I didn't put anything crazy in there. I just wanted some trees and some foliage. Obviously one of Minnie's clocks, because she has been making us sweat for them, so let's get them going. Up there, I have been making all of the stalls. I've wanted to have a kind of a little autumn market. So I've put a few benches, a few of the little bushes, some trees, and every single stall that could fit in there actually. So yeah, as you can see, I've already bought some stuff today. Oh, hello Ursula. But yeah, so this was a big of a question for me. Am I putting in the stalls knowing that we cannot take them out? But I thought, you know what, they're gonna be here, they're not gonna bother anything else, they're just gonna be there and it's gonna be fine. So we're gonna start off in here. I love the bind. I love the bind so much, and I love the fact that it's almost autumn and we're getting there and we're getting a full autumn build. So my bind is very much symmetrical in a way, so that you can see I have this little area here. I just wanted to have one half of it to be like very much like a city, or more like a little provincial town, and another part, the other half, which I'm going to go to in a minute, is a lot more wild, a lot more natural. So yeah, I put a lot of those bind fences because I just think they're pretty as hell. This is the first bit that I've done when I got Storybook Vale, so I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out, and it hasn't moved. I don't know if I'm gonna change it anytime soon, actually. Here are Scrooge's shop and Remy's. I just love that they've done some specific, how do you call them? Specific designs for them. I have also Goofy's stall right here. There's not much, but it fits quite well. We have obviously a lovely little fountain with some benches. I have quite a few of my villagers who come and sit in those benches. I have a couch here on the side, then more trees with books inside, because obviously we love books in here. Another book bench. Yes, Ariel, as usual. I put a lot of the book's path on the floor just for the beauty of it. You know what, actually, I'm going to... Too dark. I do love the bind in the sunset. I think it just look, those mushrooms are just so pretty all there. So yeah, so this is my main house. I use Belle's cottage. I will show you, I've just redone the main room. Thank you so much to, I think it's Lilith Cozy Heaven, I might need to check, but she had this brilliant idea on Instagram to do a full butterfly conservatory, and honestly it just gave me so much ideas, so I have matched that as much as I could, knowing that I still do not have the Storybook Vale, the latest update fence, that lovely marble fence, so I haven't been able to do that, but yeah, I think it looks quite nice and quite pretty. So, I love this view. Let's get back out. But yeah, thank you, Lilith, for that, because it is gorgeous and it gave me just the right amount of idea that I needed for this build. So yeah, so we are in our little provincial town part. As you can see, I have two fountains on each side. I do like symmetry. I have Flynn's house here. I wanted to add some blues to match the entrance to Everafter, but then I realized that it's the other side. This is the entrance to Mythopia, so I just kept the blues. It's fine, but I usually like things very monochromatic. Let me bring it up a little bit, just so you guys can see everything. My well is here, as well as two of the snippet catchers. It's completely symmetrical. Obviously, you'll see an overview, but I've wanted to have it quite central and quite prettily symmetrical. So yeah, again, another one of the biome fountains. I put Gaston's house here because the roof is matching quite well. And I put one of the purple cottage just to match, again, the blue of the tiles of the roof to Flynn's house. I used to have the provincial library here. You probably can see it in one of my other videos, but I've changed it. It's almost autumn, it's almost fall, so I've wanted to add this lovely bind autumnal cottage that I just got, and I know it's in the wrong way, but if you're looking at it from here, it just looks pretty as hell. So yeah, so it's quite manicured, it's quite open spaced. I'm usually somebody who cluster a lot, but I've wanted to do something quite open spaced. Obviously this section is literally just to separate everything. I have a bonfire pit, and I have, as usual, a crafting table and a cooking station, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to move around, because on the other side I have 3 of those. I know how crazy it is. To be honest with you, I have not decorated anything in here, just for the very simple reason that I haven't had time or inspiration. But if anybody has, please let me know, because honestly, I'm sure we can do something really nice with it. So as you can see, I've had one half of the bind, and I matched it exactly here, this entrance, because I've wanted it to be symmetrical. Those stairs are absolutely symmetrical, so I wanted the entrance to the bridge to be the same on both sides, so I matched it to the best of my abilities. Here is another crafting station, just for the sake of it. To be honest, this is probably the one that will move out soon, because it's very redundant. I placed a bunch of little flowers and everything, and a canoe. I wanted to create a bit of a tangled area to try to make it feel like when Flynn and Rapunzel are having a moment, but we can't put the floating lights above water, which is a shame. Please, game love, allow us to put the floating lights above the water. That would be great. And this has been inspired by the amazing Nist. So she did this incredible build in the bind, I believe, that was very... I'm just going to grab these. Sorry, just to make it prettier. She did an amazing build in the bind that looked quite similar to this, and I've just gathered a bunch of inspiration and I've just made it my own. But it all started with Nis, who did this very wild bind build, and it's just gorgeous. On this side you can find the Christmas Haunted Mansion, Halloween Christmas, I don't know which one we're going to go for, but the non simple one, which I like quite a lot. I have inside of it, I'm going to take the opportunity to actually show the couple interiors that I have done. I have a gorgeous little potion witchcraft shop. I quite like it. I think I used it for a dream snap or something. But yeah, I wanted to create a shop. It's an old build, honestly. Haven't touched it in a really long time. But yeah, I quite liked it. It's a nice little build of a shop where you just come in. Why is it... Okay, clearly stuff have been moving, because this should have been centered. Anyways, let's get out of here. This is not important. I will move that at some other point. Oh, I'm sorry. My game has been lagging a little bit. I apologize for this. So yeah, so we're back to this. I did something here which I usually never do. I created a back area. So it's something that I'm not a fan of. Usually I like to have my buildings against the back, But in this occasion, I wanted to have something behind it. I wanted to have a little bit of a secret area, so I've created it. It's literally just a bit where you can walk in, but then you have a few pumpkins, another crafting table. Honestly, I have like 4 in this part of the biome. It's a bit ridiculous at this point. A bookshelf. It's really like, I really saw it as like Jack's own personal space where he would just come and rest and read a book. So yeah, this was just a little pumpkin backyard. And then if we're going back through here, we have Peter Pan's house, just because I thought it fitted quite well. And we have quite a few, I'll go back around in a minute, but we have quite a few of the premium shop houses. We have the wild cottage one, because the colors match so well, and they do go really well as a big tree with Peter Pan. We have a tiny little bit of an area. I'm sorry, I have not cleaned up before doing this tour. I should have. I know, it is absolutely my bad. We have, yeah, we can just come and sit here for a minute and have a bit of a rest. We have another bit of Belle's cottage. Obviously, it's, I know it's doubling up, but I quite like it here. The colors are matching really well, the rooftop and everything. So we'll see if I leave it or take it out. I do like the well as well. The well as well. So yeah, here is the Enchanted Forest cottage. And we have quite a few little paths and nooks and crannies around here. Obviously, everything is reachable. We're accessing the back of this, as usual. That little back. It's not very interesting in the back here, but yeah, I placed this here. Somebody in the community had the idea of putting a scarecrow inside of this ugly duckling bar, and I thought it was just so cute, so I've taken that idea. I put quite a few of the scarecrows because I just wanted to add a very autumnal, Halloween-y vibe. So as you can see, there's a lot of pathing. We can go basically a bit anywhere. I do like to have my fishing spots open, so here they are, with a bunch of flowers, as we saw earlier. And yeah, the main area in here is, I'm so sorry, there's so many thingies on the floor. The main area is this pergola with a little couch, another crafting table, I know, and an easel. It's very tangled. I quite like it, very bookwormy. I did place the tangled floating lanterns here because I could not put them above the boat. So yeah, it's just lots of mushrooms, lots of flowers, lots of greenery. I love those fences, and I love having just like 1 or 2 of them on their own. I think this was an idea from Nist again. She's just brilliant. So yeah, this is my bind. Let me pull up I need to empty my inventory. Let me pull up a overview. So as you can see on this half, we have the Halloween house with the little bit of the path behind, the little secret path. Then we have Peter Pan, the wild cottage, the Belle's cottage, and the Enchanted Forest house. We have the big pergola in the middle, and it's just a lot of flowers and trees and lanterns and those rocks, which I absolutely adore. So yeah, and if we go in here, we see obviously the bridge. We're having the same thing on both sides. I'm trying to be as symmetrical as possible, as you can see. We have the stalls up here. Oh, you do not want to do what I'm asking you to do. It's fine. That's it. And if we go into the other side, it's way more of a town feeling. We have the Halloween Bine cottage here, Gaston's house, the purple cottage, Flint's house, Belle's cottage again as my main house, and Remy and Scrooge's store. And obviously up here we have a couple of the windmills. I might actually switch that around, and just some trees. I might actually just switch that around at some point. Again, the little fountain with the flowers and the bushes and the trees around. And as you can see, it's not perfectly symmetrical and straight, but It's fine. It gives the illusion, and that's all we need right now is the illusion. This is symmetrical though, and I made it sure to make it straight with this. So yeah, this is the bind. Honestly, I'm in love with the bind. It's just so pretty. The one thing that I might add is a full train tracks and a train going around, but I think it might be a bit of overkill. So yeah, let's go and let's start off because we're here through Everafter. Before we do that, I have done quite a few individual biome tours, but this is a full storybook vale, so we are going full in here. This I have just finished literally a few minutes ago. This was what I was rushing so much for. This is my under the sea biome. So the Wildwoods is completely dedicated to Ariel. I have quite a few of the different biomes in Storybook Vale that are princess themed. So I have Aurora, I have Alice, I know she's not a princess, but still, I have Merida, I have Ariel, and I'm blanking, I have Megara. Obviously, I know she's not a princess either, but anyways. So we're coming in, and we're arriving. I try to recreate some bits and pieces of The Little Mermaid. So I'm really thinking of this to be the introduction of the sisters, where Sebastian realizes that Ariel is gone. I really like to have put the musical instruments here, and on the other side is the throne, because King Triton is looking at his daughters perform. I also placed my 2 little snippet catchers in here, and to be honest with you, it's just over there. We're gonna get there in a minute, but the idea of the floor and everything on the floor and that entire build has been given to me. I think it was Nora from Horrible Gaming who had this brilliant build, which I literally recreated. I've just expanded it. So this is all an expansion of this build, but originally I've just recreated what she's done on her Everafter, and it's absolutely brilliant. I cannot recommend you more to go and check out Horrible Gaming. Nora is amazing and her builds are insane. So yeah, if we're coming back through here, so we're entering, I'm so sorry, my game is lacking a little bit. We're entering through here and we're going around there. I wanted to add a lot of the bubbles just to feel this feeling of underwater. Let me actually show it to you at night, because this is where the magic happens. This is the beauty of it. I think the colors at night, first the bubbles take this like pink purpley vibe, which I absolutely adore, and the blues and the purples and the pinks are just so pretty together. To be honest with you, I am missing a few lights, so I will be adding some lighting, not lightning, lightning too actually, but yeah, I am missing quite a bit of lighting around here. I have added again a few of the canoes just to fill in the blanks. As you can see, we have Ariel's house here, which we will get to in a minute. I placed the well here and Goofy Star. I just wanted to have something quite open. And to be honest, I was running out of both materials and money and time and energy. So this is the best I could come up with. This is literally just a little area. I wanted to make sure, obviously, that every mining node is available. Let me take out this. We have Moana stall here just because I needed a place to put it, and I've been liking to have it here. I love those colors. I mean, look at that. This game is beautiful. I placed a lot of those giant clams. I would love to have an interaction with them, but yeah, at least they're giving some sort of light. As a quick detour, let me bring it back to daytime. As a quick detour, I have created this little area here. The other side is not done, and that might be the only bit that I haven't done, but this is very much like a university, college campus side place. I quite like it. I saw somebody in the community who did something a bit similar, so I just decided to go for it. I've been like dreading to decorate this area. It's just been like complicated in my head, but this turns out okay, I think. So yeah.
To stop Ursula from taking control of this valley.
Don't worry, Ariel, we're on it. So yeah, if we're going back in, I placed the gazebo here mostly to just grab some space. We are on this way. We are going towards how do you call it? Wonderland. The Teapot Falls is my Alice build, and I will come back to it. But I'm finishing this one first. Lots of mushrooms. I just wanted to give the impression of being like really under the sea. You know, so we can go, again, kind of everywhere. It's, to be honest with you, this biome is a bit of a mess to get around. But I've wanted it to feel cluttered, like the bottom of the sea is quite cluttered. I placed Eric's ship here, mostly because I wanted to have this view of just the ship going straight for the castle. Let me do that again at night. Look at this view. So this is Nora's build. Horrible Gaming's. I have, yeah, so you have the ship coming straight for it. It's gorgeous. No. Oh, shoot, I forgot that the bird was doing that. Wait, let me get rid of the of the companions. Okay. Oops. And I have some in here because I was, as you can see, I was literally building that up. Okay, I will place it again at some point. But yeah, this build is stunning. The colors are amazing. And honestly, Nora did a great job. This is not supposed to be inside of there. I apologize. This video is going to be 7 hours long at this point. Yeah, this was supposed to be on the floor. Great. So yeah, so Nora's build has been just such an amazing inspiration. And this is, I think, this view of the castle with the waterfall in the back is just so pretty. So yeah, I've really just tried to match it and recreate that as best as I could. What is going on? Oh, Max and Lucky are probably just doing something. But yeah, so this is just little areas. I just wanted to have the feeling of like, this is the sea floor, the bottom of the sea. But also, there's like so much happening. So it's not perfect, far from it. It's full of little nooks and crannies, but this is the vibe that I was really going for. You know, like you need to go into twists and turns. And this place, so I've wanted to have the feeling of Ariel's cave, you know, her secret cave. So obviously Eric's statue is in My Eternity Isle. If you have seen My Eternity Isle tour, you will see that Eric's statue is in a very permanent place. So I had to put Maui here. Please, Game Love, let us buy Eric's statue because we need it. And I just placed the Merida standing stones just because I needed something in there, otherwise it was completely bare, so that was it. But yeah, I wanted to have the feeling like we're getting into Ariel's secret cave. This is why I placed the jungle house here. First because I needed something that was quite big, but also because I quite like the vibe of like something that it looks, the colors are wrong, but it looks like it's in the bottom of the floor sea. And it's like full of weeds, and it just like nature and the water has started to grow around it. So this is why I wanted to do this. Again, lots of going around, lots of places that I can't go around with. but yeah, obviously we can access everything still. The waterfall is in the back. I don't have much access to it, but it's fine, honestly. And then we're coming back here. So this is like everything that has this floor, the golden and opal floor, is just really feeling like it's where the mer people live. And then everything else is just like full nature. And honestly, with the blue, it looks like it's the bottom of the sea, you know, it's the bottom of the water. So yeah, I quite like this biome. It's just, for the longest time, the Wildwoods was complicated for me. And it just, now it finally looks good. Let me put this back so I can do an overview for you guys. Oops. And you can see everything. So a little overview of this area. So as you can see, it's quite simple, but quite cute. It was really just a place where we can hang. And then here's the one bit, I apologize. I am yawning. So the throne room, I don't know why it's not, it doesn't wanna, okay. It was struggling for a minute. Yeah, feel free to pause, feel free to take screenshots and everything. So again, I'm using a lot of these big, you know, like cluster of trees just to like save some space and item limits, because as you can see, I am over 5,700. So yeah, I need to like stop here. I do love this throne room. I love the flooring. I love the pathing. And the 3 seashells. It's just pretty for me. I've been meaning to do a Little Mermaid one, honestly, a Little Mermaid biome for a long time, so I'm quite happy to have actually done it now. Okay. The controls are acting weird. I don't know if it's my controller or the game. But yeah, as you can see, I've placed a lot of the differing stone clusters with the colorful Alice in Wonderland bits. I know it's Alice in Wonderland, but actually I think it looks like wheat from the bottom of the sea, so I quite like it. Yeah, and so here's the rest of this. I put the lighthouse because I have a feeling that the sea is going towards the castle, and oh, this is so beautiful. The sea is going towards the the ship is going towards the castle, and it's leaving behind the world of men, and it's going into the world of underwater. So for me, it was really that idea. So this is all horrible gaming, all noir. This is mine though. I've just extended her brilliant ideas. But yeah, I really wanted to have the feeling of like the ship is leaving town, and then the rest of it is just a beautiful under the sea biome. And at night it really takes like all of the beauty of it. Honestly, the colors are wrong, but you see my idea of like it looks like it's just been rotting at the bottom of the sea for a long time. You know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, let's go into Neverland. So the Teapot Falls are one of my favorite biomes. It's, for a long time, I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew what I was going to do with it. I knew it was going to be Alice, but I was like, I don't want to do anything else until I can get Alice, because I have a feeling it's never going to be good enough. So here is my Wonderland. Honestly, it's a mess, but we love it. This is why it's Wonderland. It needs to be all over the place. I just started putting stuff down and it just never stopped, which is quite funny. So I have Alice's house here. It's just like stuff are reachable. I promise you, it is reachable. You see, I can get to these places, but honestly, it's just like sometimes I'm just like, why did I bother? Why am I bothering? It's all over the place, and I apologize for this, but the flowers crack me up so much. I love having them around. The well, obviously, is the Alice well. I placed the stones around it because I liked it like that. I don't know why it's... Might need to fix that. It's fine. I have a cooking station here, and obviously... I'm actually not going to stay too long. I don't know how bad the sound is, but yeah, as you can see, it's all over the place. I do have a little you can access here, and you can go into the back and fish. Actually, let me fish very quickly because I am still looking for 5 or 6 more seafood. Oops, in order to finish the star path. This is my last little bit of the star path for this update, and I'm just missing a little bit of seafood, and that's not it, but it's fine. So yeah, I just love the Teapot Falls, and I just love the fact that it's It's a mess, but it's Wonderland mess. I have the Queen Tower and the Blossoming House, just because I think the colors were matching quite well.
Anyone here has a gizmo or a thingamabob.
And as you can see, it's like it's just a pile of stuff at this point. But I think it looks quite cool. So yeah, obviously the candy floor and everything is just like, I wanted it to be as vibrant as possible and as messy as possible. For the longest time, this the building of this broken teacup was like glitched for me, so I couldn't place them. And then the second it was fixed, like last update, I think, I just started building them and making them everywhere because I just love them so much. You see, it's like it's everywhere. I have the Cheshire Cat here.
Everything here gives me pause.
Just because obviously he matches really well. The tree matches the colors and the vibe, and he's Alice. I have the Mad Hatter house here, just also to mostly just grab some space. And on the other side, no, I don't have another house. I only have the portal tree and some of the just some trees and some clutters for this. Let me grab that very quickly. I left the those trumpets just start over and over again. I left the two snippet caches here just because I didn't know where else to put them, but I will definitely move them around. And this is my beautiful greenhouse house. I love this house so much. The second I got it from the Moonstone pack, I knew I was going to put it in the Teapot Falls because it just it just matches perfectly. I didn't know what to do in front of it, so I made this like lavender field, which I think looks quite nice. And on the side, because obviously a Wonderland is not a Wonderland without a Mad Hatter tea party, I made a tea party. I placed every single seat that I could find in there, and all of the food and drinks and flowers, and it's a nightmare of a mess, but it's just fun. We can obviously, as always, go in the back, handle our little business with the pond, and just enjoy our time. But yeah, who's ready for some tea? I am. I am very much eyeing those cupcakes.
Really beautiful.
Thank you, Flynn. I'm really enjoying this. My game has been lagging. I'm sorry about the little bit of camera issues. So again, another lavender field, just because I quite like that combo of the butterfly flower with that soil. So yeah, and this in the back is just a little bit, a little area just to like be the exit toward the Beanstalk Marches, which we will get to in a minute. But yeah, this is mostly just like filler, but it's quite pretty, and I think it's one of the first areas that I've actually like finished in this biome. When I started working on it, I decided on the placement of the house, and then I started working and I did this a little bit. And we're going to get out there because this is starting to get on my nerves, the trumpets. Let me actually go back around, because we want to get to the Fallen Fortress from the right side.
The villagers around here are really friendly. It's very nice.
Let me do an overview before I forget. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of pathing. It's still quite open, but the sides are messy. It's full of... I don't know why it just doesn't want to do what I'm asking it to do. It's full of nooks and cranny, bits and pieces, lots of foliage, lots of colors. I literally threw in there as much color as I could. This is why this house, I think, looks quite well. I do love this blue, this white tree from the Frosted Heights in this biome. You see, I used it quite a lot, and I've used it quite a lot over here as well, just because that blue-white looks perfect with the blue-purple of the rest of the biome. Yeah, just like created some pathing, filled in the empty spaces a lot. So we have Alice's house again, the Cheshire Cat tree, the Mad Hatter house, my gorgeous greenhouse house, which I wanted to have with this in the background. Obviously, I wanted to have Maleficent's castle in the background. So yeah, and this is my tea party. The little I kept obviously the checkers floor because I just think it looks so nice. So I enhanced that a little bit, and yeah, this is my Teapot Falls. This is Wonderland. Isn't it wonderful? That angle is just so pretty. So nice. Okay. So the next place is the Fallen Fortress. I have done a biome tour of the Fallen Fortress on its own. Which way am I going? I'm going that way. I forgot. So I have done a biome tour of the Fallen Fortress because I love it. It's Merida's house and Merida's realm, but this is a full tour, so we're going back at it. But feel free to check out my Fallen Fortress video right here on YouTube. So here we are. This is Merida's castle. I am obsessed with this castle. I love the castle walls. I love just putting them everywhere. I wanted to recreate, I saw somebody do that and I honestly have been so inspired. I wanted to recreate the archery scene, you know, where her hand is supposed to be given to the first dude who could throw an arrow, and turns out she's a better archer than him. So yeah, go Merida. But yeah, I wanted to... Oh, thank you. I wanted to create this bit, and I would like for you to notice something. This castle has one of the two banners. It is absolutely on purpose that I have not used the other one. I will let you know why in a minute. But yeah, so this is mostly just a filler. I wanted to have a very open space here. Oh, this angle is nice. I wanted to have a very open space here just because obviously you need space for the archery, but also I was very concerned about my item limit. So I was like, let me just find a way to keep an open space. I placed Ursula's house here, mostly because originally it was here because of a dream snap that I did. The mythical fighting, whatever. But I just thought it looked nice. It looks like a monster that we need to fight. And at night, it actually gives a really nice color to the biome. It's like it attracts the eye. The rest of it is quite dark because I want to feel like this castle has been lived in compared to the one in Eternity Isle. But yeah, I want it to be like almost a... How to say it? You know, like almost a... something you can't get out of, something that you have to go and check out, that attracts you inevitably. So yeah, for me this is a really nice place for it. And Ursula is here. We have obviously access to nooks and crannies in the back, all of the water bits, but this is not very interesting, so we're gonna just go back here. So the main castle, obviously we have the two thrones, but we have a throne room a bit further down. I wanted to place a fountain here. It's mostly filler at this point, to be honest, but I quite like the statues all around. This is obviously, we're going back through here, and if we're going in here, this is the center of the biome and the castle. It's a full cross, so as you can see we can go all the four ways. Somebody in the community did it and I thought this was brilliant, so I based myself on that and then I extended everything, but I wanted to have it matching obviously this bit. I've been looking for those white flowers forever, trying to get more of the plotted trees. Here are some. Let me grab those. Thank you. But yeah, I do like the idea of having like the full cross. It's I think it's quite cool, and we can access everything. So obviously the well had to be in the middle of that. So if we're going back through here, again, we have the same banner, and we have a full dining table. So there was a banquet extravaganza. I did my dream snap here, and the funny thing is that I had just finished building this area. So I'm like, this is great, let me use that. I really see this place as a throne room slash banquet place slash war planning place area, because we do have some war planning happening here. So yeah, I wanted to have the bookshelves. I wanted to have the bear throne. I do love this this view with like the broken castle walls. I think it fits quite well. And as you can see in the back, we have the other banner, and I'll explain in a second why. But yeah, oh, I need to switch this this piano for the tavern piano from Tangled, but I don't have it yet. But yeah, full banquet. And then here again, it's a war preparation room, so we have a lot of stuff to fight, lots of weapons, and Gaston's gym, just because I needed a place to put it, and I thought it fit nicely. I wanted to have bits of like crumbling castle, so people are still living in it, but it's still very much in ruins because it's been there for a long time. So I hate that the dragons are the baby dragons are afraid of us. They're so cute. We're not mean. So this is Merida's place, and I don't know if you noticed, but the banners are different. So I've wanted to make it as to like a secluded corner. Let me make it a little bit darker actually, because it has at night, it has like this ethereal feeling. I added a lot of like colorful lights, and I just think, oh, that sun, I just think it looks beautiful. So as you can see, there's also war stuff here. I have the feeling that Merida is she is a rebellious princess, but she is building a rebellion. It's to this point in my island. So that's why her banner is different from her parents' one. And this entire area is just Merida getting ready for battle, because she's gonna kick some ass. So yeah, I love the colors here. I think it's like so full of nice colors, and obviously we have a lot of little things. We have her actual throne that she was supposed to use, but it's not hers yet, so she's keeping it nice and warm. And yeah, a bunch of little other bits and pieces. I do love the green and the blue lights together, so that's why I wanted to show it to you in the evening time. And if we're going back, oh, let me actually keep the evening time. So this is obviously another one of the four-pointed cross. I do have those lights. I do like the fact that it's like, it's basically it's like the door to a new world, you know. So here, my last little bit of this biome, I have made a witch's house. So obviously we like the fact that there's the witch in Brave, but I wanted to have a feeling of like somebody who is here, who is like creating some potions and who's helping Merida win this war. So I really wanted to have the feeling of a witch living here. I do have something a bit similar in the Eternity Isle, but yeah, just potions, snippets, because obviously that's where I put my snippet catching traps. And just, yeah, just a vibe of a witch hot at work that is overlooking the water as well. I just love this vibe and the colors. They're just so pretty. Okay, let's bring it back to daytime so you can see a little bit more everything. I'm sorry, my game is lagging again. It's a real issue. Okay. Let's go. So here is the end of the biome. Secret exit, obviously. Oh, I am full. Okay, I need to change my inventory. Okay, so Merida's little corner, as you can see, which we love. I love the colors. I've rarely used these stone fences, but in this build, I use them quite a lot. You see, I have all the white and the pink ones. I don't think I've built any of the other ones, to be honest. But yeah, here's the cross. So as you can see, it's very symmetrical, very central. I quite like it because also I like this view. That view is stunning. So nice. I'm in awe of this game. Not my builds, but just the game itself. So yeah, so Merida's place, the witches area with obviously the standing stones and a bunch of mushrooms. Or maybe Merida is the witch. Who knows? Here we have the banquet with the throne room. Obviously some filler in the back. The main fountain area, the entrance of the castle. I do like this view too. And yeah, I placed the carriage here just as filler. Ursula's house. And the archery contest. So as you can see, there's like still a lot of empty spaces, but it's on purpose. Otherwise I wouldn't do empty spaces like that. So we are now getting to the beanstalk marches. My inventory is full. This is the last bit of Everafter. I have done a full tour of this biome as well, so feel free to go and check this one out as well. But yeah, this is a double biome. This is a dual biome between Aurora and Maleficent. So let me actually go through the front. This is... I love this little entrance though. This is the pink castle, which I've had forever and I've never really used. So I thought it was matching quite well, because everything is pink and purple and yellow and green and blue. Lots of blues. So yeah, this is the entrance from the end of the Teapot Falls. And we are arriving at our separation. I do love this view. So it was originally my dream snap, the first dream snap for Aurora and Maleficent. But I liked it so much that I just decided to rebuild it just in a bigger setting, and a bigger and better one. So on the left we have Aurora. I will go a little bit faster because I don't want this video to be too long. I'm sorry, I've been like losing track of time already. I wanted to have it to be completely like very separated in colors. The only color that we find in both is pink. But yeah, we have Aurora's cottage. I have built the inside of it because I need to remember to go into the ones that I built. This idea came from Tasha in Pixelland. She did an entire kitchen very similar to this, absolutely stunning bit. So I have just taken the idea and ran with it, because honestly this is so stupidly pretty. So yeah, just so you can see that. So I have one half of the biome that is Aurora and the other half that is Maleficent. So Aurora is full of pinks, full of purples and yellows and greens. I placed one of the cooking stations here. Obviously we have the spinning wheel. Yeah, that's how it's called. I can't remember. I tried to like get rid of as much of the blue on the floor as possible. So I'm trying to make it like as non-prominent as possible, but obviously we can just go around everything. Can we go? Yeah, we can go. No, we can't. Oh, I messed that up. Did I mess that up? Okay, it's good. It's good. We're good. Crisis avoided. Yeah, so it's just mostly, obviously please feel free to go and watch my longer video about this biome It was an interesting build. It took me quite a bit of time to do those two halves. But yeah, I do love this entrance. Sorry. I'm gonna get lost in my own biome, you know? So yeah, so if we're going to the other side, or we have Maleficent side, and I do love this bit because it's just my inventory is full. It's colorful, but at the same time it's dark. So let me actually go through it at night time. This looks nice too. Lots of foliage, lots of colors, lots of everything. Again, it's cluttered, it's big, it's full of stuff. We like it. We like it very much in here. I placed the well here because I wanted it to be a bit tucked away. Let me actually just add some light so you guys can see stuff. I placed the well here because it's a good crossroads, and I needed to tuck it away, so here it is. I have here a dragon to be fought because I wanted an area where we have to fight a dragon because this is Maleficent's place, so we're fighting a dragon. The rest of it is mostly just oops, my inventory is still full. The rest of it is mostly just foliage and colors and a few houses just to fit in, to add into some of the blanks, you know, like just to fill in the blanks. Obviously, still everything is reachable. It's a bit messy, but it's reachable. It's there, and I have the Victorian house here because the colors match perfectly, and the rest of it is mostly just some fillers. Let me do an overview, and then we'll go on to Mythopia. So yeah, you see lots of those clustered trees, that portal tree that I love, a lot of the dead trees in that area. The dragon that we gotta fight, the Well of Souls. I wanted to have like the lanterns. Sorry, gosh, I'm yawning so much. I did not sleep enough last night. I wanted to have the lanterns, so I have the Mulan ones here because they fit perfectly, and I have the tangled one on the other side because the yellow is matching quite well. So yeah, feel free to pause, and if you want to recreate that, feel free to send me a message as well if you need anything, or if you want to come and tour it personally. Yeah, I hope this is giving you plenty of ideas. So yeah, I just needed something to fill in the middle, so I've just been like using those big guys over and over again. So that's it. This is Everafter. Let me go into the Elysian Fields and we'll get to Mythopia. Before anything, there is a change of clothes that needs to happen. Nope. So, for whoever has the reference, I took two companions, one purple, one blue. Please let me know in the comments if you get the reference. If not, I will probably write it down. But, so this is the entrance to Mythopia. We have, my inventory is full. We have, we're going towards the bind here. As you can see, we have the bind. This place is open mostly because, to be honest, I forgot that I hadn't finished it. So it's gonna happen soon. My inventory is full, right? Yeah, my inventory is full. Okay, I have not done anything here because I haven't had the time yet, but this is literally the last little bit that's left, so I will get that going soonish. I do like those flowers though. I wish we had them able to be just put down as a path. So, Mythopia. I have been struggling with Mythopia for a very long time, and this is actually somebody in the community did this build, and I thought it was gorgeous. It's very colonial, and and I just think it's stunning. So we have a lot of the Greek Hercules gazebos, and I've put the strawberries and some of the trees, apologies, some of the trees in there. I used to have all of the trees, but I moved them to my newly built orchard in the Mount Olympus, which I will get to in a minute. I love the La Bouffe mansion here, and I've used the two Disney park entrances on the side. Somebody did that. Oh, I only have an hour. Okay, I might have to do another one afterwards. I apologize. This is like, I wasn't expecting it to be that long. So yeah, this is Elysian Field. You know what? Let me actually redo that. We're going to stop here, and there's going to be a part 2. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching this. This is Jules, and I will put in the link to the part 2 in the description. And please come and check out the entirety of Mythopia, because clearly we don't have enough time. See you soon. Bye.